Alright, you all are welcome once again to my YouTube channel. My name is Mr. Romantic Romanus. So today we'll be looking at what is Cadchf doing. I'll be giving you guys top-down analysis on Cadchf. What I normally do is to come to the monthly time frame to check the trend of the market and candlestick pattern. That's just what I do in the monthly time frame. Then I'll always come to the weekly time frame to plot my zones, and sometimes I will also come to the weekly time frame to check the trend, because sometimes the monthly time frame trend might not be clear, but sometimes the weekly time frame will give you the trend of the market, because then the chart will be kind of full. The chart will be very full to give you the candle reading. So looking at the chart from the monthly time frame perspective, you know that the market is actually bearish. The market has been making series of lower low, lower high. But let's just focus on let's just focus on the immediate trend. So let's start from this point. The market is making series of lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Now technically this is a bearish trend happening in the monthly time frame. So having checked the trend of the market, let's check the candlestick pattern. Now you see this place that I marked out, this zone, this particular place. Just pay attention to it, because I'll be scrolling down to the weekly time frame for you to get a better picture of this place that I marked out. Now, checking the candlestick pattern, this market was actually ranging from this point. That is why I marked it out. It was ranging from this point, then broke out with two monthly candle and bearish engulfing candle. So after then, the market started giving this dodgy candle. But I can tell you for free that this dodgy candle is a pullback for a bearish continuation. Now let's go to the weekly time frame. The weekly time frame has a better view of what I'm saying. Now, like I told you to pay attention to these two zones that I marked out. This is the immediate trend. This is what we are working with. This is what has engineered the sell. Now, the market was actually ranging from this point, and when the market broke out, it gave use this trend. The market was actually ranging at this point. So when the market broke out from this point, it gave a pullback, another breakout. Now this one that occurred here is a pullback. It is a pullback for a bearish continuation. You see how it works. It is a pullback for a bearish continuation. Now structure has proven to us that this market is actually bearish. You get? So which other confluence will, okay, let me use my Fibonacci to check. Swing high to swing low. Awesome. Now my Fibonacci has also confirmed that this market is actually a bearish one. You get? Let me check if counter trend line will still align to it. Let me use my trend line. Then this is what you are looking at. This is what we call release zone. There's what we call release zone. Once the trend of the market is actually bearish, the zone is once the trend of the market aligns with the zone, the trend line and Fibonacci, it is called a release zone. And one thing with release zone is that anytime that it occurs, it has the higher chances to play out. Now, haven't seen all these confluences. The trend line is aligning with it, the Fibonacci is aligning with it, and the zone, the key level, is also aligning with it. Now, like I said, this is a pullback for bearish continuation. Since we have checked all this, the monthly time frame, the weekly time frame has also given us a bearish. Monthly time frame is giving us bearish, weekly is giving us bearish. Then let's go to the daily time frame to see how I'm taking the trade, the sell position of this trade. Now, like I told you that this market came, structure is everything. Structure is everything. I'll show you something. When that market broke out from that structure, from that place, it will also come to give a pullback, but then it will also give a bullish structure, which is higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Now this market should come and test this place, will go higher, but it will not go higher because it is in a strong resistance. That is the reason why this market is actually messing up itself around this region, because it is in a strong resistance. Had it been it is not in a strong resistance, the market could have been making more highs. But based on the market is in a strong resistance and is respecting that resistance, that is why the market is breaking structure. So that is it. I will not go more deep because some things are meant to be shared to actually to the people, my students, people that I'm actually teaching forex. So now, after explaining all this, based on this market, based on the market has gotten to a very significant area, the market has started, giving some rejection. Now, on a nose, I could have waited. Now, I want to explain something to you guys. Now, this is what actually happened in USDHF. I could have waited for the market to at least come, since the market was making series of higher high, higher low, higher high. You should come and take off this low. Then I'll look for a sell position to sell this point. On a norms, I should wait. But something interested me here, which is this counter trend line break. Because when I do this counter trend line, the market came and broke this counter trend line. Now this trade is what I call 50-50 trade. It is not there's what we call a setup trade that some people normally do. So this one will work, this one get 100% assurance saying will work. This one is 50-50. Because on the norms, like that thing that I drew before, I should wait for the market to come and break the neckline of this head and shoulder for me. But based on this market came and broke this counter trend line that I drew here, I became interested to sell the market. At least my first level target will be this point, while the final target will be this place. But like I told you, this execution is 50-50. So based on this 50-50, I'll be risking small amount of my capital. Get the point? I'll be risking small amount. See, losing trade does not mean you're a bad trader. Get the point? Losing trade does not mean you're a bad trader. It's your risk management. It is your risk management. So this trade, I should have waited for the market to take off the neckline of this low, but I found this place very good for a sell. That is why I am selling, because the market actually came and broke. Let me show you the reason why I'm selling this one. The market came and broke this counter trend line. You get? So I consider this one as a pullback for a bearish continuation. Obviously, here will be my first level target, then here will be the final level target. So based on this market, this analysis is 50-50. I will be just risking 1% or 2%, rather just 1% of my account, because I'm just skeptical about the, the entry, because I have not waited for the right thing, like not like the right thing, the appropriate thing. But also this one is also a good sell, because it broke from that the counter trend line and broke structure here. And once I plug my Fibonacci level, it's also giving me the vibes. Let me plug my Fib level. Now you can see, so the market is actually in the Fib level, giving me this 4 hours. See, the market broke out from this counter trend line. It's broke out from this counter trend line, then give me a I consider this one as a pullback, then 4 hour candle close. That is why I'm just interested in selling the market, because of this 4 hour candle close, a break of the counter trend line and a pullback 4 hour candle close. So here is my stop loss. So anything can happen. You get, so anything can happen, like I said. This one is 50-50 setup. I'll be risking small percent of my account. I'll not be risking much, because it's 50-50. But I will be it will be very more comfortable selling at this region. When the market came break, then they pull back, it will be very more comfortable. But it is what it is. I'll be looking at what the market will be doing now. So this is my top down analysis on Cadchf. So let's see how it goes. It's a new week. The week just started, and I believe this week will be fruitful to all the traders. So thanks for staying to this point of my video. I really appreciate. Thank you so much. My name remains Romantic Romanus. You can always come to my YouTube channel. I'll be posting some videos like this, educative videos like this for traders, so we all be making money together. So let's just see how the trade play out. If the market comes and take off this place, fine, we'll be selling from this point. If the market takes me out from this point, then I go lock up. I just more money while I risk. But I have a lot of confidence selling this point. So I'll be giving you guys feedback on how the market or how the trade is actually going. Thank you so much once again for staying to this point. Bye bye.